Hey guys, I'm here with another Redstone device. It's very, very uncompact. Very, very, very uncompact. So, basically what it is to get it to say open a door or activate whatever you choose to put over here or deactivate it depending on what your purpose is. I'll show you how to toggle that in this demonstration. To turn that piston off, I have to press all 4 buttons. And this had problems doing something. I don't know what. I'll press them again. Oh, well, that could be an answer. Just maybe. Needed more repeaters. That could probably mess me up. There we go. Okay, so, yep. Now the piston is off. So basically how this works is I just have 4 T flip-flops for my buttons because I like buttons. You could do this with levers and just skip all this. And then you make 3 AND gates. These 2 AND gates, so they are these AND gates provide the if you don't know what an AND gate is, it's a 3 blocks like this and like that. And then you need 2 inputs. So when you turn one of these inputs on to turn off this torch, this was still off because this is still on. That's why it's called an AND gate, because both of these need to be on to turn. Both these need to be off to turn that on, and vice versa. So that is an AND gate. Simple stuff. Anyway, so basically how this works is, so we have our 2 T flip-flops. Those would be the redstone torches that were in that little demonstration for these redstone torches. To turn those off, and then these, the output line of your AND logic gate would be the input for this AND gate, and this is just a simple inverter to invert the source. So if you're using piston door, when you want it to be, you only have to press one of the buttons to turn it off, though. In this case, close the door, even though there's no door over there. But you should probably reset the machine. I am working on a reset button. Just wanted to show this off. Yeah. So yeah, if you say wanted to just like open a door for some weird reason, just wanted to open a wooden door and delete that. You don't need the inverter. That is an unnecessary bit of equipment. So, opening the door, you need to open the door, you need to press all of them, or one of them. Yeah, I think it's all of them. Is that open or close? Is that an open or closed door? I honestly... Oh, I don't know. I think it's a closed door. Alright, so that is a closed door. So it's closed when everything's off, versus when everything was on. So you press all these buttons to open the door. Same principle. It's just that I forgot to hit a button. It's just that I forgot to hit a button. Or I pressed it twice. I don't know. It's just that the inverter, because when a piston door is on, it is closed, versus when it's off, it is open. Whereas a normal door, obviously, when it's on, it's open. When it's off, it's closed. Yep. So to make an inverter, so you've got this down, all you have to do is break that, put down any kind of block you want, break that other block, put a torch on it, inverter. That's all it does, invert stuff. That's what it does for a living. So if you want to learn how to make this, you can use I'm going to use levers in this demonstration because it's just so much faster. You can look at my T flip-flop tutorial if you want to know how to do it with buttons. So let me get my building block back. So just gonna make 4 levers like this. And on the back, we're going to make our 3 logic gates. This is the last one. The final one, we'll just set this one up first so it is easier to do the other stuff. That is how you set that up. If you want in your inverter, just do that. And so now we're going to set up the other 2. Yes, this is not very compact. Don't scream and yell, please. I know it's not very compact. Working on that. Make sure it's, when you put this redstone trail into the block right there, it is facing right at the block. Can't be going like that. It's gotta be going like that. Hence the extra redstone. So now we just have to connect this to our levers, depending on how you want to look at it. Make sure you connect it to the bottom of the block, like so. Really is not the most difficult thing in the world to build. Just looks a little bulky because I'm not good at making things compact. It's just how I am. Let's move this over 1. So, there we go. Now, we put our piston down, facing away from the redstone. Block on it. Okay. Yep. Okay. So now we have to pull 1, 2, 3, 4 levers for the piston to go down, but we only have to pull 1 for it to go back up. It's pretty good when you're trying to. So say you wanted to make a complicated thing. You couldn't put as many buttons as you want. It doesn't have to be 4. I just use 4 because that's just what I do. But it has to be an even number. And basically these logic gates are going to work like a pyramid. So the more you have, the more logic gates you're going to need. It works like a pyramid. Just remember that. So you could set up all your buttons. I'm not going to wire this. I'm just going to use an example. Let's say you want to open something. You can make this button, this button, this button, and this button be the ones you have to press. And all the other ones could do something like open a pit of lava or something. Whatever you want. And if you don't know how to do the thing with the buttons, to make a button last indefinitely, build a quick T flip-flop. You're going to drill 1 block down, put a torch. Can be like that, can be like this, doesn't matter. You're gonna put a piston, and from another piston, you're just gonna put a little shape. You're just gonna put torches on your side. Build that. You can put the button here, or if you want multiple inputs, you can just build a trail. Can go off like this, and like this. Get as many buttons as you want. Just put the buttons. You can do this. Etc., etc., etc. So yeah. And To make it power the thing, you merely make a trail. Make it power piston. Press any one of these buttons. Piston goes off. Press another any one of these buttons you want. Piston goes down. Yep, so that's a tutorial that's probably useless to most people. Feel free to make it more compact. I like making uncompact things so people can look at them and make their own. Except for this one. This one was a fail. My first try at this. Yeah, it's at the slime chunk. They really like it over there. This was my second attempt. Made a little more compact. Not super compact yet either. And this is my demonstration example. Used with levers, so it is more compact than T flip-flops with buttons. Hope you enjoyed this. Certainly fun to try and figure out. Because, you know, for once I wasn't using YouTube tutorials. Actually, most the things I've shown you were my idea, except for the T flip-flop. What the? Are you guys seeing this? I just deleted the top of the piston. Like the thing that pushes up. And there's still the piston block. That is just weird. Okay, so yeah, so I'm going to end it on that glitch thing. Yep. See you guys.